Hey everyone, today we'll be doing a review on Marvel What If Episode 4. What if Doctor Strange lost his heart instead of his hands? This episode really was a kick, and not a happy ending episode. Episode 3 had a goofy bad ending, but this ending was pretty dark. So we begin this episode off with Dr. Stephen Strange and his lover, Christine Palmer. They go on a date, and during this, the car crash that was supposed to take Strange's ability to use his hands, and he loses Christine in the crash. Where the Watcher has said that what if he loses his heart instead of his hands? Christine dies in this timeline and is part of the main focus of this timeline. So as I am gonna like to name it, these is what ifs as timelines, I'm gonna call this timeline Dark Strange. As there is a darker version of Doctor Strange in this timeline, and a good one at that, who we'll get to shortly. In the Dark Strange timeline, as Christine dies, life as what happened goes is the same way as the original timeline until once he thinks he can change time now that he has the Time Stone to do so. And you know what may happen here from a lot of time movies. And I can relate to since I have gone over it in an exact time in my review on Injustice vs. Masters of the Universe comic review. I recommend checking that out. Which time he tries to stop Christine from dying, another obstacle got in the way. As we know in a lot of time movies, time's not gonna let you get away with changing stuff. It's just gonna try and make it worse for you, and it all would have been fine if you just happened to mess with time and just left it alone. Steven, you learn mystic arts for a reason, not to abuse it. Which with the fight with the Ancient One, Strange goes back in time in search for the mystical library, still on the descent to save Christine Palmer from her killer fate. He meets a man named Oban, who I have to say is a pretty wise guy that I like, and how he believes in life and what it brings and just accepts fate even when he dies of old age, even if Strange offers to extend his lifespan. Strange starts to absorb magical beings to gain power to save Christine's life. When Strange finds he is not getting powerful enough, it's found out that the Ancient One used the Dark Dimension to split him into two alternate versions, with one Strange studying the books at the Mystical Library to become the evil version dubbed Strange Supreme, and a good version accepting Christine's death. The Ancient One believes the later Strange will be able to defeat Strange Supreme. But Strange Supreme wins and absorbs good self, and with that becoming powerful enough to bring Christine back to life, but he becomes a monster. And if we know about characters who become monsters, like to the significant other is terrified at him for what he has become, and when the whole world being destroyed by his misdeed of messing with time, he even communicates with the Watcher, asking him to help, so he broke the fourth wall in the 4th episode. Get it? And the Watcher did not help him, reminding him of his mistake as the world is destroyed. Christine disintegrates, like everyone else living Strange, alone, and grieving of what he has done once realizing his mistake. So this episode, not gonna lie, was pretty dark, and it just brings back a lot of regrets of consequences on why you should not up with time. He sees that with Homura Kemi, she made a wish to go back in time so she can save Monica from becoming a magical girl. Homura's abilities are time manipulation for a reason, and we saw through those timelines on how they went out. I just love I just love connecting moments in other shows with anime. So yes, I do. He-Man and She-Ra ain't safe from it, and certainly not 60s Batman, because I will find a way to make an anime pun in a show that's not Japanese at all. But off topic, yeah, Strange, you effed up time. And what do you get? The whole world in chaos, and you're the only one grieving about it, such as dark and bad ending for your hero now, a villain in this timeline. And the way the Watcher told him off was a sword in the chest for anyone who makes mistakes like that. And so that ends my review on episode 4 of Marvel What If. Hope you like this, and I'll see you next time in the review on episode 5 when I get there. I am starting school back up again, and a lot of things may slow down in a bit, so yeah, but see ya. And also update on fanfiction audiobooks. Persona Record is coming back as prequel Persona Magica gets its audiobook, so if you're interested in that, anyways, see ya.